Hey guys, so I have another tag for you today, and if you guys are getting sick of seeing these tags, let me know. But I just think they're a fun way for you guys to learn things about me, and when you guys do them in response, I learn things about you guys. So I think it's a fun way to get to know each other. But the one I'm doing today is just a 13 personal question tag. I've seen a couple of the ladies I follow on YouTube do it recently, and I thought that they were kind of cool questions, so I thought I'd do them for you. Okay, so the first question is, what do you order at Starbucks? I don't like coffee, so when I go to Starbucks, I either get a venti strawberry as in cream frappuccino, or I get a hot chocolate, depending on the weather, depending on what I'm really in the mood for. Number two, what is one thing in your closet you cannot live without? In my closet, well, I'm going to include my dresser with this too because I keep my things weird. Like, I don't hang up my tank tops, I fold them and put them in a drawer. And I have to say tank tops because I wear tank tops under almost everything. Unless I'm wearing a t-shirt, I'm wearing a tank top under it. Number three, what's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? I'm sure there's a lot that I probably can't think of, but I would have to say that a lot of people don't actually know that when I was in high school, I placed second in my regional competition for persuasive speech. I was in this thing in school. Oh my goodness, I'm so awful. I can't remember what it was called. But it was basically like a team that did, like, not acting. It wasn't like drama or anything, but you could act out a scene from a play, you could write your own speech, you could do poetry, kind of like a language arts kind of thing, but it also had some like dramatic, like acting skills and stuff like that added to it. And the part of the category I was in was in persuasive speaking. Anyway, I do enjoy public speaking. Persuasive speaking, especially on something that I am very passionate about, is something that I enjoy doing. And a lot of people don't know that about me because I sometimes can be kind of shy, depending on who it is I'm meeting, but then on other times I can be very take charge and outspoken. It really just depends on the person I'm with. So I guess that's something a lot of people don't know about me, is the persuasive speaking thing. Number four is name one thing that you Number four is name one thing that you want to do before you die. There's a lot of things I want to do before I die. But I think when it comes down to it, the one thing that I would absolutely love to do before I die is have something published. I used to write a lot in high school, and even before high school, I've won awards and stuff for my writing. And there's some days when I will all of a sudden get in a writing mood, and I just have to write down everything that I'm thinking, and I will just write and write and write for all day. And then the next day it's just like I'm not in the writing mood anymore, or I get a block of some kind or something, and I just can't keep writing. But I would love to be able to sit down over a time period and get like a book out. Like, I would love to write a book for like young adults, or like teen fiction, something like that, and just have it published and have it, even if it doesn't sell like a million copies, I just want to know that a few people read it and enjoyed it or got something out of it, and that would totally make me die happy. Like, I would absolutely love to know that I was able to accomplish that. So, alright, number five is, what's one food that you cannot live without? Oh my goodness. I love food, like, if you couldn't tell, but I think one food that I don't think I could live without is meat, like the variety of meat. And I know that that's kind of broad, but I love meat. Like, I love steak, I like hamburger, I love chicken, I love all that. And I don't think I could ever have a diet and I love fish, I love all seafood, but I don't think I could ever have a diet where I didn't eat meat. Number six, what quote or phrase do you live your life by? I feel like I live my life by a couple different things. I think my main thing is treat people how you want to be treated, because I will always, always treat the people I love with respect, and I will always take care of them in any way that I can. And all I ask is that they do the same for me. That has always been a big thing for me, is I will give and give and give to people, to loved ones, friends, coworkers, whoever it is, and I never get the same in return. I guess another one is be careful, kind of like a karma thing, like be careful what you do in life because it's going to come back at you. Like, I know that not everybody's perfect, and I know that I have made mistakes in my past that I feel has come back to get me in one way or another. It may not be something that's connected to the mistake I made, but I feel like I've paid for those mistakes in different ways. I just think that karma is a huge thing. Just be careful what you do because it's going to come back and get you, I feel. And that kind of ties into be careful how you treat people, because if you never know, you could be truly awful to a stranger on the street one day, and then the next day have a job interview and come to find out that's the person interviewing you. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Just be careful how you treat people and what you do, because I don't believe you should live with regrets, and I don't live with regrets. So that's something that I kind of live with, is that. Okay, number 7, what do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? What I like is all the amazing people I've met. Like, I've made some really good friends from the YouTube community, and some of those friends I follow on Twitter, and like we converse back and forth, and it's funny because I've never met this person in my life, but sometimes they're the only people who understand what I need to talk to, like what I need to talk about, or what I'm babbling on about on Twitter or whatever, or even like on YouTube. It's so sharing, like you share so much with people, and it's so knowledgeable. There's so much I've learned from YouTube that I don't think I would have learned if it weren't for YouTube. And so I love learning new things. I love sharing things with people. Like, if I know something and someone else doesn't, I love being able to tell them that and then benefiting from it. And I love getting the same from other people. I just think that it's a really great community for people to learn, get to know each other, become friends, and just have a really great time enjoying the passion that you're into, whether it be makeup or it could be music, or my husband goes on YouTube all the time looking at like four-wheeler videos because he loves four-wheelers. It's whatever you're into is out there for you. Now, on the flip side of that, what I hate about the YouTube community, I think my number one pet peeve is thieves. And I know that sounds weird, but I despise when people use your material and act it like it's theirs. I don't care if it's pictures. I don't care if it's like information. Like, if you share something with someone and they're like, oh, that's cool, can I use that in a video? Totally fine. I get that. I've done that myself. But I refuse to ever use anybody's information from a video, their pictures, anything like their review, anything like that, without asking their permission first. It's just, I know that a lot of the people on YouTube put a lot of time into their videos and a lot of effort. And just to have that stolen, or, them not get the credit for it, I think that is so wrong. And then I guess basically just, like hater comments, but that's going to come with anything. You're going to have haters no matter what you do, because there's always going to be someone out there jealous of what you have, jealous of what you can do that they can't do, or just hating the world in general. So, I mean, as much as I don't like it, there's not really much you can do about it. There's always going to be somebody out there who is hating on someone. So, that is definitely what I dislike about the YouTube community. Okay, number 8. What's your number 1 most listened to song on iTunes? I have a couple different ones. Like, right now, I kind of have it in a loop where I play the same songs, like when I'm cleaning or whatever. I have Grenade by Bruno Mars, Pretty Girl Rock by Carrie Hilson, What's My Name by Rihanna, and Fireworks by Katy Perry. So I've been, and Please Don't Go by Mike Posner. Oh, I love that song. I could listen to that song on repeat all day, I think. So those 5 songs, plus a few other ones that I like, I'll have like in a playlist on iTunes that I listen to. What kind of style would you describe yourself as having? I think I'm comfy casual. And the reason I say comfy casual is because you will see me in yoga pants at all times if I'm at my house. I never ever wear anything but yoga pants at my house. Like when I go to class or something, I always wear jeans. If I have like a presentation or like an interview or something, I do dress up. I will wear, nice dress pants and some nice dress shirt and shoes and stuff. But I like to look, I guess you could say comfy, cute, casual, because there's days when I will wear like cute shoes and jeans and then I'll pair it with a really cute top and like a belt and just go all out. But for the most part, I don't do that. I will do a lot of layering. I'll layer like my tank tops with like a zip up sweater, or like with like a cropped shirt to like cover it up a little bit or whatever. And I like fashion. Like I like looking cute, but I'm not into the whole like fashion part of the beauty community. For one thing, I'm a plus size girl, and it's hard for me I'm kind of oddly shaped, I guess you could say. And so it's hard for me to find cute outfits that fit me the way I need them to where I look good. So I usually just go with what I like, what makes me look good and what's comfy. So I guess that would definitely have to be my style, is like a comfy casual. Okay, number 10, favorite number. I have quite a few favorite numbers. 4, I got married and had kids. 8 was always my lucky number and my favorite number because it was the day I was born on, and it just seemed to fit me, like, if that makes sense. So I guess if I had to choose one, it probably would just be 8. 2 hobbies. Other than like writing, like I talked about earlier, I read vampire books, and I know I've mentioned that before because you guys know I'm a huge Twilight fan. But it's not just Twilight. I venture out into other vampire books, and I really enjoy a lot of the different series that I found. I also watch some vampire movies and shows and all that. Vampire Diaries is a huge thing for me. So vampires in general is a big hobby for me. Let's see, another hobby, I guess, is I spend a lot of time on the internet when my kids give me time to do it, but I like shopping like that. If I had more funds, like if I was able to go out shopping as often as I want to, that would probably be my biggest hobby. So yeah, shopping and vampires and beauty, that kind of sums me up pretty good. 2 pet peeves. I have a ton of pet peeves, like, I don't know which ones to, it almost hurts me to talk about it, but I can't stand metal on teeth or styrofoam on teeth. Like, if people, or styrofoam in any way getting cut or scraped or anything, like if you have a styrofoam cup and like somebody etches their initials into it or something, the sound of that just drives me nuts. And metal on teeth, like a fork or a spoon or something, that's why the dentist kind of freaks me out, because I can't stand metal on teeth. It actually bothers me. It's more than a pet peeve. It actually like spazzes me out. Like I can't stand it. Other than that, I think my biggest thing is being lied to. Like, I know that the truth hurts sometimes, and I'll be the first to admit that, I've been hurt by the truth from people before, and it sucks to hear the truth, but I would 100 times over rather hear the truth from someone than be lied to and find out about it later when it's going to just be so much more worse. It's going to sound weird, but if you're going to lie to me, you better cover your tracks well enough to where I'm never going to find out, because if I find out, it's going to be bad, because I don't take that so well. And I, in return, won't lie to you. Like, that there's no point in any of that, and I don't understand why people do that. So lying is a bad no. I hate it. Hate it. Okay, 13. The last question is guilty pleasure. I have a lot of guilty pleasures. I don't really think that you can say that like makeup and nail polish and all that stuff is like a guilty pleasure, because it's what I love. It's like a passion of mine, and I think that I don't really have to feel guilty about it because it's just what I really enjoy. I think what I a guilty pleasure to me would be like my internet and my TV shows. After every night after my kids go to bed, I sit on the couch with my laptop and my drink and the remote, and I will catch up on shows, and I will go through all my websites that I visit online, and it's like heaven to me. It's like everything I love in just a little area, because I can catch up on my favorite shows, do all my stuff online, and it's just like a zoning time for me. So I think that is something that will constitute as a guilty pleasure for me. So anyway, that's the end of the tag. I really enjoyed doing this one. I think this is one of the better ones that I've done. So I will copy and paste these questions below. I'd really like for you guys to do them. I think it'd be fun to see. Even if it's not a video response, feel free to maybe post this over in my blog, because I'm going to probably post this video in my blog later today, just so it's there. So if you guys want to copy and post the questions or copy and paste the questions, that's fine too. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Today is Saturday. This probably won't go up until Monday or Tuesday, depending. Maybe it'll go up today. Maybe I'll put that up today instead of my other video, but it'll be up in the next couple days. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. I really hope you guys do it in return. I'd love to see your answers, and I will talk to you later. Bye.